Am I back? Are we back? That is so odd. I guess OBS is messing up? I don't know. I don't know what's happening right now. Okay, I think I'm back. Let me just let everyone know in the server. That was weird. Okay. We're gonna hope it doesn't do that again. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Amber. Okay, I hope that doesn't happen again. Hello, Doom. Hello. Man, I really just did the Wordle all by myself. I just thought nobody was here. Oh my god. Like, literally 2 people came in, and then immediately gone. I was like, oh shit, okay, well, alright, we doing this by ourselves today. Which was fine. I mean, I yapped to myself, and I did get the Wordle done, so. For those of you wondering, the Wordle today was Vogue. It was a weird one. Okay, I really hope that OBS doesn't try to do some shit today, and I have a feeling I know why it's doing it too, so. Let me see if I can prevent that from happening again, real quick, before we get into the round and gossip. And, like, I just want to make sure that I'm not gonna kick everyone out mid-conversation. So ever since I've been doing YouTube, I've obviously had a lot of game footage to edit down, and I can't delete any of the game footage until I have the video out, so my computer is, like, running really low on memory right now, so it's probably, part of the issue. Yeah, thank you, Amber, because I would have no idea. I would have just, like, gone through the whole day without it, so I appreciate that a lot, thank you. Let's see. Can I just get rid of any of these? Literally any of these. What is this? Don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, I do need that one. I don't know. If it does it again, then I'll try to do something about it. I'm just gonna have to, like, literally delete footage. OBS has done this to me before, though. And of course, ads are gonna fucking start again, because we just started, so. That's wonderful. I'll go ahead and run those ads so that you guys don't have to deal with them. Give me a moment. I won't start anything until after they're done. Oh, so sorry. Yeah, other than subscribers. Yes, your loyalty did go through. I saw it go through. Even though I wasn't live when you did it. Hello, Samuel. We're doing something different than Celeste today. We are doing Phasmophobia. But when I play Phasmophobia, it's less of me playing Phasmophobia and more of me just shit talking with my viewers. So if you're like interested in that, feel free to join. But yeah, no Celeste today. If I don't know if you're in the Discord or not, but I made a few announcements. Actually, he might have an ad. Let me just type it for him. But in the Discord. I do have it on my second monitor, but like the thing is, I have OBS up when I'm streaming, not Twitch, so like all I can see is the preview and stuff, and the only thing that gives me an indication that I'm not live is the start streaming button saying start streaming instead of stop streaming. So that's why I didn't see it. Let's see. Trying to, okay, there we go, that's his username. Yeah, just, if something, like, fucks up on stream, definitely, like, ping me on Discord or something. Because, I mean, that one was weird, because it was at the beginning, like, if everybody was talking and everybody just shut up, like, immediately, like, I probably would have noticed, but it was, like, at the very beginning, so. I did not goof, OBS goofed. I'll just tell him when he comes back. I'll tell him when he comes back, it's fine. But yeah, I had my first day at work the other day, and oh boy, let me tell you. It is currently Saturday where I am. Okay, this is like the last Saturday I'm probably gonna get off until I leave this job. And the only reason I had it off was because I did have plans before I actually got hired, so I was able to just be like, can't work this Saturday. You okay, girl? Want a virtual hug? That's what we're gonna get into. We're gonna talk about my first day at work, okay? We're gonna talk about the American workforce. That's what today is. Today's just gonna be, we're just gonna sit back, we're gonna eat our fucking popcorn, and we're gonna, I don't know, like, we're gonna get some weeklies done, and we're gonna shit talk the American workforce. That's exactly what we're gonna do. And, yeah, like, I spent so long trying to get out of unemployment, and now I am. And unfortunately, Amber's in the same boat now. She's unemployed. She's trying to look for a job. And, like, somehow getting a job and knowing that, you know, I can finally, like, pay my bills and not have to worry about, like, you know, if stuff's gonna work out. Somehow, getting a job is, like, worse than that. Because of, like, I don't know. There's, like, a job crisis going on right now, basically, for those who aren't in America, like, and for those who have stable jobs and stuff, I don't think they're affected either. It's mainly people our age who are fresh out of college with degrees. Yeah, it's rough, and I it was a while back when I first started streaming, but I was working a job that I didn't like because for a lot of reasons, but one of the main things was it was taking a really bad toll on my body. Like, they were having me lift very heavy stuff for my body weight, and it just was like, it was a no-go all around. So I finally got out of that job. Finally. I had like over 60 applications, like maybe like 5 or 6 interviews. And they didn't give us smudge sticks, bro. I don't even know if I'm gonna do this weekly challenge. We might just play on some random maps, because this is redonkulous. But yeah, I need to get out of there because it was really bad for my physical, my mental health. Like, the management was horrible. And, like, they just didn't care. And whatever. Like, it was the first job I had that corporate was never the problem. Oh, you're good, Samuel. I was gonna tell you in chat, and then I was like, no, it's okay. So I'm not exclusively a Celeste streamer. I do variety streams. And, sometimes, most of the time I'll play the game that I'm on, but, sometimes I'll just not feel like playing that game one day, and today is, like, one of those days. So, I'll kick out, like, this game. My viewers are very used to seeing this game, because it's one of my favorite games to play, and I've been having to grind out weeklies for an achievement for it, so, like, why the hell not? It's also a great game where I get to just, like, talk to people. So, I might continue Celeste. I'll just have to think about it, because Celeste is, like, the part that I'm in is, like, very mentally taxing, and with recent changes that have happened to schedule and stuff, I might not be able to continue it for now. But that just all depends. It just all depends. We've all been playing it by ear, because I had, like, right when you found my stream, I had a consistent schedule. Everybody was gonna be here, you know, around 3 p.m. my time, and I would stream this many days a week, but I had announced in my Discord recently that I got a job, unfortunately. I know, it's, like, horrible. But, so that's what we were going to be talking about today, because, like, there's going to be a lot of changes to my, my streaming schedule, and just everything's going to get flipped upside down, basically. And I'm going to try to find, like, a semi-consistent way to keep streaming, but I just don't know if it'll be able to happen or not. Yeah, unfortunately now, well, I was getting paid before, technically. Like, I got one payout from Twitch in my time. Eternally grateful. Will forever be grateful. And I, like, you know, added stuff to the stream for it. But, unfortunately, Twitch is not enough to pay the bills. So, yeah, I was job searching for months. And then I quit my last job, which is the job that I had when I started streaming. Well, it was right before, was it? No, I had this job when I started streaming. No, for real. And so I started streaming because I actually hated that job. And, like, again, mentally and physically taxing. So I was like, dude, I need something to break this, like, corporate slavery loop. So I want to go home and, like, make something for myself. So, like, I brainstormed. I was like, what if I start, like, my own little business? What if I do this and that? Too expensive. Startup cost is scary. I don't have room. I still live at home because I can't afford to move out right now. So that went out the window. No physical products. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I can sell, like, digital products or something. Okay. And then I thought, and I'm like, well, I don't want to do art for work because I like drawing. And then I was like, okay, well, maybe I could do, like, something with YouTube. And that's when, like, streaming came up. I was originally just going to be a YouTube streamer. And then YouTube was being annoying because I wanted to change my username for the account before I started. And it was just, YouTube takes, like, forever and a half to get anything done. So I got impatient from waiting, and I started streaming on Twitch. And then came YouTube after Twitch, like, shortly after. Okay, where is this ghost, like, actually? We're probably gonna die, because we're at, 0 sanity. And you know what? I'm okay with that. But, anyways. Yeah, I was originally gonna start streaming on YouTube, and then Twitch happened instead, and Twitch is just easier to start up too, because there's so many more things you can do to be interactive with the chat, and it's just overall a better platform for streaming. So I think I've gotten like one person who found me through YouTube in the past like 4 or 5 months I've been streaming, and with Twitch, obviously, I found like over 60, so like that one's pretty obvious, yeah. But I started streaming at that first job, and then I found another job finally, except the main reason it took me so long to find a job when I had the first job was because I was trying to get out of food service. Like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of food service. I'm like burnt out. I don't want to do it anymore. Like, customers are so mean. You're forced to like keep on a front the whole time, and it's like very hard on your body, like standing for so many hours, uneven floors, and then having to like scrub the floors every night. Are you hunting right now? It's hunted since I got in there. Honestly, I might just do a smaller map. We might skip this week, because like I don't want to do that. We'll play the new map because the new map update came out. But the only reason that I got accepted to a job is because I finally was like, wow, I need money. I'm gonna apply somewhere else that also does food service, because it's the only experience I have. It's the only experience. Oh yeah, that would have been impossible. There we go. It's the only experience that anybody really has when they're still in school and they have no, I guess I would say, professional experience under their belt. I don't know. Do we want to do nightmare today? We'll just do professional, honestly. That's fine. We'll use our evidences today. Hello, Alchemist. Dude, I only found one ripoff of this game, and it was not good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, but it's been a while, so I'm sure somebody's made a better one. You can't afford it? Girl, it's so fun. It's so fun. I love this game. This game's like a comfort game to me. But anyways, yeah, I got this, like, this job, right? And so I don't know how the work culture is in Europe, but here you can either decide to put in a 2 weeks notice and be like, hey, 2 weeks out, this is my last day, you have time to prepare, replace me, and do what you need to do, right? So I did the good thing, because I worked in a grocery store, but I was in the bakery department. I was trying to get into customer service for a long time. They just weren't making it happen. Whatever. So I was like, okay, bye, peace. I'm out. You're not gonna transfer me, and I hate it here. So, okay. See you later. Also, congrats, Flug, on getting your E. I'm sure you're very excited for that. For those who have played this game, this is the Tanglewood rework, by the way. But anyways, what was I saying? This closet doesn't open, that's really sad. Oh, you're in here. Hello. DIY, are you gonna grow yams? I don't know if you were there for that talk. I don't think you were. Was it yams? I don't remember. So, yeah, I put in my 2 weeks for that job. I didn't want to burn my bridges. I respected not my managers, but I respected the store managers enough. And I was like, yeah, I'll put in my 2 weeks. It's fine. And so I have this other job lined up. And it's also in food service, but it's got like a different vibe to it. And like, we'll get into that. They basically sell, like, ice cream and boba and stuff, so it's, like, half food, half not food, I guess. Yeah, I remember you're the one who told me about that. I can't remember if, Flug was there for it, specifically. So I get this job offer, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll take it. And, to apply for this job, obviously, I put my resume in, and I emailed them. And I'm like, this is why I want to work here. Nothing... Oh, you're following me, aren't you? I'm just trying to find the breaker, buddy. There it is. Nothing past that was given to them. They didn't ask me if I was legal to work in the US. They didn't prove my identity. They didn't set up my payroll. I mean, they didn't do shit. Like, they just saw my resume and they were like, hey, you can work here. And I'm like, okay, I guess we'll do it on the first shift. That's fine. So, they didn't. I worked, like, a whole first shift. No payroll talk, nothing, like, how am I gonna get paid? I didn't get to clock in, like, I don't know, there were just a lot of red flags. And then this guy tells me, I'm on shift with one other person. This guy tells me, he's like, so, yeah, you're not gonna have anyone else on shift with you, like, ever. And I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna be alone? And he's like, okay, yeah, basically. And this is in kind of a dangerous area, because it's in the main city part of where I live. So, I mean, I just, that didn't feel great to me. I was like, okay, I don't know about that, but we'll see. Fine. And then, is this ghost following me? And then I'm like, alright, buddy, you're being a little aggressive. And I'm like, okay, well, how do your brakes work? And dude goes, oh, you don't get one. And I'm like, okay, well, how am I supposed to eat lunch? How am I supposed to, you know? And he's like, oh, well, you can go get food if you want, if somebody else is here, but otherwise you'd have to stay in here. And I'm like, bro, how the fuck how would you use the bathroom? How would you, exactly, like, how would you use the bathroom? If I'm gonna be alone all the time, how am I gonna go next door and get food for my lunch? And I don't know, just like so many red flags were raised up, right? I mean, there were so many things that were so unprofessional about it that I could fill out a whole page. So I quit the same day. I quit that job the same day. Yeah. I just texted them later that night and I was like, hey, I'm not doing this. I'm just gonna save both of our time and we're gonna not do that. Great, okay, so now I'm unemployed. I didn't want to be unemployed, so that's why I had a job lined up, but obviously this happened and whatever. So I go back to previous job and I'm like, hey, can you look at my resume and please just hire me in your customer service department? And they spent, up to this point, they have spent forever beating around the bush about it. Because, unfortunately, Anthony also works there, so there's a conflict of interest, but they've never outright said no. They've never outright said, it can't happen. Just keep your resume in our system. Just, you know, keep trying. And I'm like, hey, that doesn't really work in this day and age. Like, people got bills to pay, you know? So I waited on them for months, and nothing. And so I finally gave up on them and continued job searching, but not as hard as before, because after filling out so many, like, forms with the same information, like, you'll put your resume in, and then they ask you to explicitly type out and meticulously categorize everything that is already on your resume. Like, it just gets tiring, alright? Like, I'm gonna be so real. It's just, like, you just get sick of it. So, now I'm jobless. Okay, great. That's even harder to find work when you're jobless, because employers don't like it when you're unemployed. I know. It's, like, weird. Because they think you're, like, lazy or something. So, alright. I don't know where I put my camera, so I'm just gonna take another one in. So I'm looking for a job, hopefully not in food service again, but I mean, then I start applying to food service, and not even food service jobs are like answering. Like, it's just ghosted, 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 whatever. Retail, I tried retail, ghosted, 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 whatever. Great, okay, so I wasted all that time filling out all those things, and my savings is running out because I do live at home, but I still have bills to pay. Oh, we got ghostwriting, nice. So I'm getting like desperate. So I finally did find a job, but it was through a connection that I used to have, an old boss who I worked for, and I loved working for them. And the company that we worked for was just, oh my god, it was god awful. That was years ago. Which Amber also happened to work at this company as well. And so so she can attest. She can attest. Yeah, about 2 years ago. And like I had, what? Are you in here now? What is going on with you, bro? This guy's moving around constantly. Any Orbeez? But yeah, it was just a shit company. So my boss ended up getting fired. I quit after 2 years of it, because like, I mean, they were abusing their workers for money. Like, they didn't care about you. Yada yada. American work culture, you know? Fast food industry. It just is like that. And after, a short time after I got into that job, my favorite boss was taken away from anime and Okay, sorry guys, I don't want to fucking die. I forgot to turn my push to talk activation on for this game. But yeah, she got replaced with like a worse boss and yada yada. That's like a whole different can of worms. But basically, I reached out to this boss that I liked again. And I was like, hey, at this place that you're at now, are they hiring? Yeah. And she was like, dude, I'm the manager here. You have a job. And I'm like, what? That's crazy. Okay, well, like, thank you. It's food service, though, and the commute is, like, 35 to 45 minutes, so it's pretty rough. My voice input mode is on push to talk. I am... Oh, wait, no, that's voice activation. Okay, I'm a loony. Okay. So that should be fixed. I should just be able to yap now, endlessly, right? Can I yap? Where am I at? Yes. Okay, I don't remember my push talk button, but it's fine. Yeah, it's 45 minutes for me. Like, that's how long it takes me to get to work, especially at the time that I go in, because traffic is the reason it's 45. It takes about 30 to get home without traffic. So, when I'm driving home... Also, I'm working until, 1 in the morning. That's the other problem. I have to be night shift, and it has to be until 1 a.m. So, I go in at around the time that I start streaming, and I'm supposed to leave around 1 a.m. Pretty much every night. Oh, I do have a degree. Yeah, that's the fun thing. So, as I was applying to all of these places for management positions, regular positions, I've got an associate's in management. And, like, nobody cares. Nobody cares. When I was working at that crap job, I had 2 years of management experience under my belt before I had even turned 18, 19. It kind of bled into my 18 and 19 year. But 2 years of manager experience and a degree in management. And nobody would even respond to me. And that's just how the market is right now. Like, you have a degree, nobody cares. They want 10 years of experience. So for people our age, it's just been a shit show, man. Like, there's not really much to do about it. You just have to try your best and show up for companies who could just ignore you, I guess. So, yeah, I got hired onto this new place. Schedule's gonna fucking suck because I have to go into work at 3, get off at 1 a.m., and then proceed to drive 45 minutes home. Won't be home and, like, settled in till 2 a.m. every night. You know what? I might actually take some sanity pills. This guy's hunting already. And so, my first day at this job was yesterday. That is really nice, actually. Because another thing in food service here is you don't get to pick a schedule. Like, your availability has to be open, and you forever have to give your weekends away. You will never not have to work a weekend. That sucks. And your schedule's gonna always be inconsistent, other than working on the weekends, of course. You usually don't know what day you're gonna get off, what 2 days you're gonna get off that week, which is why I said it's gonna be so hard for me to make a schedule with streaming. Because, like, all of this happens. Okay. That has me at 100 again. So he shouldn't try to come kill me. So, I start this new job, right? And I'm told, no weekends off. You'll close every single night. And you're gonna be full-time. And you'll get... I mean, the pay was pretty generous for a food service job, just because I know my manager and, like, she knows what I'm capable of and stuff like that. So, that's really nice. At least it's enough where I can barely scratch by. Because most jobs don't pay enough to scratch by. A lot of people have to get 2 jobs. So I am lucky in that regard. But I started yesterday. So I came in at... Well, I was scheduled to come in at 4, but she said to be there early, so I was there 30 minutes early. So I get there at 3:30. Bro, you haven't stepped in salt, like, at all. It's a little suspicious, actually. And, you know, we do all the boring, like, onboarding crap and whatever. And I then realize I am the oldest person here, and I'm not very old at all. Wrath. Yes, I am also inclined to believe that this is a wraith. Oh, it's not a wraith. It also doesn't have UV. So, yeah, we get all the stupid onboarding crap out of the way. Working with a bunch of teenagers, that's fine. Not all teenagers are awful. I was a teenager, like, a few years ago, so, you know, they're okay. So, I'm up, after the onboarding stuff, we go up front, and she's, like, telling me how to do stuff. It's basically an ice cream place. It's not ice cream, but it is ice cream. Okay, so, we do a lot of, like, concretes. If you guys don't know what a concrete is, it's, like, a really thick milkshake. It's, like, a mix between milkshake and ice cream with, like, mix-ins and all the fancy doodads and stuff. I'm not using a spare box, fuck that. So that's basically what I'm doing at this place, is making ice cream all day, which sounds great. It does. And then, like, I actually started doing the work. Holy shit, it is destroying my body. Like, I only did 1 shift, and my whole body is aching just from the motions you have to do over the counter. Yeah, it's called a concrete. We also have something called a jackhammer, which is, like, weird. It's like the concrete, but, like, there's a hole in the middle, and you got a bunch of sauce in the middle of it. Yeah, that's cool, I guess. No orbs. I need to bring a thermometer in here is what I need to do. So, the motions that you have to do to make this stuff, which is, like, blending it and remembering, like, 50 million recipes and it is a lot. I mean, it's doable, but it's just a lot. And on the toll on the body, like, there's nowhere to sit. And what I'm about to get into again. Hello, Nico. What I'm about to get into again is I ask about breaks again. And I'm like, alright, so I asked this girl I'm working with. I'm like, how do breaks work? And she's like, oh, they don't. And I was just speechless for a second. I was just thinking. Because, you know, choose your words wisely. But I look at her and I'm like, you don't have breaks. And she's like, no. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, yeah, but most people only work 5-hour shifts, so. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, managers, however, work 8 to 9 hour shifts. And I just continue looking at her. And I say, I'm here for 9 hours today. And she says, oh, well, you still don't have a break. Okay, so no break. Nowhere to sit down in the back. You just walk in, be a robot for 9 hours, don't eat. No, managers don't get breaks. Nobody gets breaks here. That's the thing. Nobody gets breaks. The only place to sit in that whole building is the manager's office. So I guess if you're a manager, you could go back there and sit if you want. But legally, like, you are not entitled, but you are not, you know, they don't have to let you have a break. They don't have to give you a break. And there's nowhere to sit for one anyway, so what's the point, right? And I'm like, well, shit, like, I thought I was gonna get to eat or something, or, like, sit down for at least 15 minutes today, but I guess not, so. Dude, yeah, it was, like, being on your feet for that long, it's just, like, not great, and all you have to do is, like, take small breaks. Like, the smaller breaks help so much. But nowadays, like, I don't know, I guess it's hard to find places in food service that want to give you those breaks. And so I was just like, this is crazy. This is, like, actually crazy. So I'm just gonna have to work 9 hours without eating. No, they don't. They don't have laws for giving their workers breaks. I actually looked it up, and they do, but it's only for minors. If you are under the age of 18, you have to have a break if you work more than some amount of hours. And bigger companies do have break standards, but I think it's a company thing and not like a law thing, because like the consensus was that only adults were, I guess, without laws for breaks. I don't know. Minors have to take a break if they work like this many hours at a time. But as for adults, like, it doesn't really matter. You can just work them, apparently. There's also no laws for how long between shifts there is, so you can just, like, go home, like, at 12 a.m. one night and have to come in again at 6 in the morning, another. So that's nice too. Yeah. 10 hours straight, no break. Yeah, that sounds about right, because you were in food service as well, if I recall correctly. Yeah. I mean, it is hostess, but, like, you're still serving food and stuff. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, Samuel, it's, like, borderline, because, like, It's not like we're making a lot of money for doing this either. I mean, it's barely enough to pay a rent, if even, most of the time. Because most places, the minimum wage here is $7.50. I'll just say that. That's our minimum wage. Yeah, that's the minimum wage, is $7.50 an hour. I think, realistically, for an adult to live on their own, they would have to be making at least... I'm gonna say this brought a spirit box, because he's not giving me anything else. They would have to make at least 15, and that would be living in, like, a really rundown apartment that's, like, dangerous and stuff. You would at least have to be making 15 an hour to move out by yourself. And the minimum wage here is $7.50. They're paying full-grown, bill-paying adults this money. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Bro almost saw me. That was close. I mean, just a lot of it is unfair, and it's hard to get a job, and employers, like, they don't care about you. There's no benefits either in a lot of these places. Like the place I'm working now, no benefits, no health insurance, no paid time off, no days off given. Like, you just kind of work, and if you call out, they get mad at you or fire you, I guess. I don't know. I don't think I'd have to worry about being fired because I have a connection. But it's crazy that that's what it took for me to even just get a job in the first place, you know? You're either a poltergeist or a spirit, and I don't know which one you are. So we're just gonna guess. It's fine. I guess Polty. Friend who's been applying for months without getting a job in England. I see. Yeah, I don't know how it is in other countries right now, but the job market is, like, seriously just such a shit show. And, I mean, that wasn't the only problem with this job, like, going through it. So, yeah, I don't have benefits, I have a shit commute, and no breaks, I guess, for 9-hour shifts. And I'm not even being paid as a manager. Yet. I guess I'm assuming my boss wants to make me one, but dude, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. Some places abuse salary workers by making them work 60, 70, 80 hours a week. But they're still getting paid the same because they're not hourly, and that's the whole point. So, like, it's just a nightmare. It's just a nightmare right now. And this other job, I'm working with a bunch of teenagers, so there are some people still in high school making the same pay as me. That's fine. I just got here. They worked up to that. Okay, so, you know, nothing against them. That's fair that they're making that. But also, when they get older and start having to pay bills, it's just not going to be enough. And they will have to probably go somewhere else. I mean, somebody else at the job was telling me that they still work here part-time, but they had to leave this job full-time for another full-time job because this job wasn't giving them health insurance, and they really needed health insurance. It's just expensive. And, like, I totally get that. So you work 5 days a week, 8 to 9 hours a day, and I guess you just don't get a break. I mean, there's overtime laws, so if you work over 40 hours, they have to pay you your wage plus half of what your wage is. Oh, this is locked. This is also locked. So there is a law in place for that, but the only problem is a lot of places won't give you overtime now, so they'll just, like, work you to the bone. And by the time you've worked, like, your 8 or 9 hour shift, and you're ready to have your day off because they have to give you a day off, you're too fucking tired to do anything. Like, your body hurts. I mean, my body was aching all freaking night and all freaking day today. The first thing I did today was I got out of bed and I started streaming because I was in so much pain. Just from one day with no break. And it's, you know, it's because I spent so much time in my teenage years being a full-time student, full-time senior shift lead, manager, whatever you'd want to consider it. Basically, I was running the night shift itself, like, by myself. They wouldn't hire me help or, like, bring other shift leads in at that time. So it was just me, 5 days a week, full-time student, full-time employee, no benefits. I didn't get a break, but other people did get a break because they would have, like, a 15-minute break guideline. People didn't have to follow it, but I made sure that I tried my best to make sure that everybody got their break when they were on shift with me. But, like, I destroyed my body at that job while being full-time student, plus, like, just other stuff I had going on at the time. And it was a lot. Like, it burnt me out so bad. So I quit that job, went to college, and yeah, you aided when they would put you with me, but there's a while there that they wouldn't even put you with me because you're on morning shifts. Like, and near the end there, I think, they just stopped scheduling anybody with me. And then they were hiring, like, all these new people, and none of these kids knew how to do their job, and I had to train them, like, all by myself. And they'd get mad at me when stuff wasn't getting done. Well, why isn't stuff getting done? Because your workers don't know how to do the job. Hey, guys, I think I'm dead. Was that not a hunt? Okay, that wasn't a hunt, I guess. That was weird. After the monthing with the mornings. Yeah. I mean, I just remember there were so many nights where I was scheduled with 2 people who didn't know how to do their job, and, like, it was pretty bad. But, yeah, burnt me out, you know, hurt my body, whatever. That's just how it goes. That was the grind. Go home, do school. 40 hours a week, like clockwork. Closing shift every night, so you never knew what time you actually got off. There was one night, Amber was there as well. We were in there until 2 in the morning as high school students. That was fun, yeah. I'm supposed to be ghost hunting, but I guess it doesn't really look like that because I'm, like, yapping and not really paying attention or explaining anything what is going on. So basically, I have to get these evidences, and if I get 3 evidences, it'll tell me which ghost it is, and that's what we're trying to figure out. That's the game. I'm sorry. Probably should have, like, explained that. So it seems like she's in here because the room is cold. So the ghost room will always be the coldest room in the house. Usually under 6 Celsius. Well, I'd say usually under, like, 10 probably, but most of the time it's under 6, so as you can see, it's, like, ranging 3.8, 4.9, 5.5. So she's in here. This is her favorite room. So we're just gonna put down a bunch of shit and see what she gives us. We've got the temperatures. If it gets below freezing, that's an evidence. We've got the dots projector. She can walk through it, and if we see her walk through it, that's an evidence as well. If she touches a door or a light switch and she leaves a fingerprint, I can check it with the UV, and that's an evidence. So she'll only have 3. Only 3 of those. She will show me. Did I get ghostwriting in this one? I thought that was the last one. I don't think I did get ghostwriting in this one. Yeah, orbs and temperatures are really nice evidences. Very easy, simple. The other ones can get kind of annoying. Yeah, the 2 books are in here. That was the last game. But yeah, I've already kind of destroyed my body with previous jobs, and so after 9 hours at this one, reaching over the counter, like, mixing stuff, and, like, it involves, like, a a specific motion to mix the ice cream, I guess. That if you do it repetitively, like, it just really hurts. This one girl was talking about how she had to go to the doctor because it literally injured her from doing it over and over again so much. And I was like, ooh. And they thought it was like a sports related injury, and then she told them like what she did for work, and they were like, yep, that's why. Oh, that was EMF 5. I think. Or that might have been the thing freaking out, actually. I'm not sure. Oh, we did get ghost writing in this one, though. I probably need to find hiding somewhere. It went to EMF 5, but she was during a ghost event, so it was probably the EMF freaking out, because it left a 4. But we'll check again. We'll check again. Okay, maybe not right now, because she's gonna throw a hissy fit and try to kill me. So right now, I'm hiding because she's roaming the house and trying to kill me. You're right. Not an Oni. Couldn't have been one, but... Yeah, man. I don't know. Like, I went to bed, and then I woke up 2 hours later because I had a nightmare about the job that I just got. And then I was, like, up all night, and I was like, well, shit. This fucking sucks. And then I didn't know what I was gonna do today because the plans that I had made today canceled, so... I figured I would take this opportunity to stream, because I know I'm not gonna get a shit ton of opportunities to do so. And, like, I really like talking with you guys. I needed something to lift my spirits today. So just play some Phasmo. Should talk the workforce. Wish I could remember what my push to talk was in here, otherwise I'd try Spirit Box. Controls. Yeah, you know what, that's fair. I feel like a lot of places... It is Q. Okay. I feel like a lot of places just keep it open so they have options when they need workers. They don't actually post job listings when they need workers. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Like, I went really hard at Twitch when I was unemployed. I did. I spent about 40 hours a week on it, or maybe more, because I would stream a shit ton during the week, while also I have like two emotes made by other people. Amber is one of the artists. Shout out to Amber. But other than that, I drew everything for this channel. I used every single penny of my payout to add more stuff to the channel, like our loyalty cards, and then I got a nice, like, chat system, follower alerts, and all of that stuff. So I fancied it up a bit, because, like, I wanted to pour every cent that I made from Twitch back into Twitch, because, like, I don't know, I really enjoyed it. Like, it's something that I really enjoy doing, and I'm so sad that I can't allot as much time to it anymore, because, you know, time is growth, and I don't know, I wouldn't want to be, like, insanely big or anything. Like, I'd still want to be able to recognize faces in my community and talk with them and remember stuff about them. I don't know if you could even, you know, do Twitch like that, but I wouldn't even mind just working a part-time job with Twitch on the side. It would be great. I would love that so much. But unfortunately, it's just, when your savings is dwindling down and the bills are coming and the taxes and all of that stuff, like, I had to get a job. I had no other choice. And unfortunately, that means I have 40 hours less to do Twitch and less energy and stuff like that. It makes me really sad, because I also started a YouTube channel. Been really loving that. And I have a video that I'm almost done with, I'm about to come out with, and I'm really proud of it, and I can't wait to show it to everybody. and it would have been out sooner had all this other stuff not happened, and I had to get a job, and I was exhausted by the time I got home the other night, you know? We got UV. So these are, well, they're gone now. Oh yeah, well, okay, that one's gone too. That was a footprint. That's, UV evidence right there. So, we did get EMF 5. Confirmed. The other one was a little weird, because sometimes they'll make it go up to EMF 5 while they're doing an event, but it's because the EMF is glitching out, so, like, that's why I said I wanted to recheck it. But yeah, fuck yeah, I'd love to get, you know, all of that to happen, but also, like, I'm not going, the one flaw with me is that I don't want to advertise it like that. Like, I don't want to, like, when somebody joins my stream, I don't want to just shove in their face and be like, oh my god, donate here, and here's my Discord, and, like, do all of this and that. Like, that's just not the vibe that I want. Like, I don't want to have heavily advertise. I don't want to shove my stuff in people's face. Like, I simply just want them to be here if they want to be here. That's, like, the whole thing. I don't want to just, I don't want to, like, make it feel like a business transaction that people are here. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I'm just also not really good at, I guess it's kind of like a sales role, right? Like, you're, like, trying to advertise yourself and sell yourself to other people. Like, I don't want to have to, like, be obnoxious and shove my stuff in people's face to do that. Like, I don't know. Part of the reason that I'm so grateful for the community I have now is because I know that everybody here is, like, just here because they like hanging out. They like hanging out with each other, they like hanging out with me, and that makes me really happy. I'm not gonna be, like, I don't want to fill my channel rewards up with, you know, oh, 50 million channel points and I'll end my stream now. Like, no. I just don't want to do that. It's a good approach. It gets views, it gets people engaged, but it's just not what I really set out to do. I didn't set out to become famous. I didn't set out to, you know, I set out to make a difference. I set out to be somebody who genuinely cares about their audience. And you can be big and still do that. One of my favorite YouTubers, Markiplier, he does exactly that. Such a good guy. And he loves his audience. He's so grateful for them, and, like, it's a really good community. And, like, that's what I would aim for. He does things he's passionate about. I'd like that too. That's why I don't want to stick to a niche, because if I stick to a niche, like, for example, Celeste, or even this game I'm playing now, I'm gonna get burnt out of it. It's not gonna be fun anymore. It's just gonna be a job. And I won't want to be here. And the whole point is, we all want to be here. You've never watched Markiplier? I watched him, I don't watch him much anymore, but I watched him around when, like, the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff was exploding. That's when his channel also exploded. And even if you don't like his content, because I'm not, like, I don't pull up his videos a shit ton anymore, like, I'll be honest, but moral-wise, ethics-wise, and just, like, who he is, he doesn't get canceled every week, he doesn't, you know, bother anyone else. Are you hunting? No. Okay, that was weird. I still don't know where you are. Okay. But that's what I'd want to aim for. Fortunately, in our world today, we are extremely driven to instant gratification and heavily edited content that just, you know, begs for our attention. And, like, everything wants your attention, so it's really hard to stand out in an environment like that as a streamer. That's why, it's part of why I also started YouTube videos because YouTube is a lot better for visibility and stuff. I keep hearing doors slam and I don't know if it's... Are you in the basement? Might be in the basement. What was I saying? Everybody wants your attention. At all times. It's hard to stand out in an environment like that. YouTube's a lot better for visibility. Twitch sucks for visibility. Yeah, fair enough. I posted, like, my second video and I got, like, 5 comments on it from just random people. And I was like, wow. That's a lot for my first video. That's like getting 5 people in my first stream. I didn't get a single person the first time I streamed. Twitch just doesn't push people's channels and stuff. People say it's better to start on YouTube and then take that audience to Twitch. I kind of went against the grain there. I just did what I wanted to do. And I have 0 complaints about it. Yeah, sure. Maybe if I did, you know, post this many videos on YouTube and... I don't know. Just... tried harder to fit in with the algorithm. Maybe I'd have more people. Who knows? But, I don't care, because I would not have met any of the people I met had I done that. They would be there for the game, not for the stream itself. And that's just not what I'm doing. That's not the show I'm running here, you know? Why is this ghosty being so secretive? Yeah, I actually do have a TikTok page. Nobody would know if you asked them because I haven't advertised it, but I don't post to it yet. Because when I started streaming, there was so much to learn. Like, I had to learn OBS. I was learning video editing at the same time because I wanted to start up the YouTube channel. Had to learn how... What is this? What is this? Interesting. I had to learn how all of that worked, and I had to draw all my notes. I had to draw all of the art for my channel, the panels, make the about me, yada yada. So, the short form got pushed to the side because I also didn't like sifting through hours of footage to post it. Yeah, I don't use it, don't worry. But I did re-download it and make an account. But it's not active. I'm not even on it, like, using it to look at other content. I just haven't... I think I have one thing posted there, if even. And, maybe I'll do it later. Maybe I'll make it a priority later. But I don't think my type of content would fit... Where is this ghost, bro? Oh my god. I don't think any of my content would fit well on TikTok anyway, because... Sorry if that was loud. My phone fell next to the microphone. Because, like, I don't have those moments where, like, people are loud and laughing at something. Maybe I do. I do have funny moments. I guess those count. Ghost isn't here. How did I not find you? Until, like, literally right now. That's crazy. But... yeah, I did. Sifting through hours and hours of footage, though, was kind of just difficult. I prefer long-form content myself anyway, even though short-form is the ticket to success these days. It is. Like, it's just statistically much better. Yeah, like you said, short-form is the best for starting to grow. And... I guess, you know, I could sift through hours and hours of footage to see what moments are the best. I just heard a wolf howl. That's crazy. That's new. This is a new map. Well, it's like a map rework. Yeah, and I love long-form content too. That's my true passion. I really like just putting a video on and either just laying down and watching it or doing something while it's, yeah, in the background. Exactly, you get me. So... that's what I kind of wanted my content to be. So I don't know how much of my stream would actually fit into short form content. And maybe if I start getting... Okay, thank you, Alchemist, yeah. I would only be making them for you, obviously. Nobody else. Like, yeah, that's why I didn't start it, because, you know, I didn't have that conversation with you. But no, I just wouldn't feel very passionate about short form. And maybe if I start seeing results... I mean, oh, I got ghostwriting. You see that right there? That's ghostwriting. I have gotten results from Twitch, so I don't know what I mean by results, but I guess, like, results that would indicate I could actually do this as a part-time job. Maybe I would start trying to go harder at it and posting short form, but right now it's just passion project. I'm just doing it how I want, when I want. Because if I burn myself out of this, like, I'll literally have nothing to come home to and, like, be excited for or to pour my heart into. Because, like, burnout is a bitch, man. What are you doing, lady? Okay, you're still in here. I need to remember where my hiding is, because I don't. Okay, yeah, there's an open closet there. We've got an ad coming up for those affected, just a warning. Sorry, I'm sorry. I wish I could just disable them. They don't do a whole lot anyway. I guess I'm just hoping that YouTube will give me enough visibility. Because, I mean, my first video did pretty dang well. But, again, since I've gotten a job, I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up with it enough to get attention. Because YouTube does love its consistency. It does love its algorithm. But we'll see, I guess. And you know what? I probably will make a video on, like, this topic in general. I'm just waiting until I'm actually through this rough patch to make a video on it so that I can have something to add to it. Like, what I learned, because right now, I haven't learned a whole lot at all. Ooh, we got freezing temps. Nice. Shade, Revenant, Maroi, Demon. That is a interesting set of dudes right there. Yes, it is. What do we need? We would need EMF 5. UV. Or Spirit Box, but I don't think we had UV, so... did you just teleport to me? No, you couldn't have. Never mind. I'm just gonna do what I can when I can in between right now. Isn't it like half of the population's dream to be a streamer? That was one thing that kind of stopped me from, like, wanting to stream in the first place, I guess. 'Cause, like, everybody wants to. And then I just had to, like, get out of that mindset because there's no shame in trying and not liking something. There's more shame in not trying it in the first place. It's very sad that, you know, there could have been a lot of people that did great things, and they would have if they just believed in themselves. That's all it takes. You just gotta believe you can do it before you can do it. If you don't, then you're never gonna know if you can. And that's the unfortunate thing. It stops a lot of people. I had to sit on the idea of streaming in YouTube for a while because I've seen so many people in my life attempt it, and it never really went anywhere. They think they wanted it, and I guess it's kind of idolized in today's society. Like, yeah, all the influencers have the best life, and why am I going in here? Not paying attention. All the influencers have the best life, and they have it easy, and it's just idolized, but it's still hard work. People don't see the work that goes into it. It's still really hard work. There's a lot that happens behind the scenes. They don't just sit down, turn a computer on, and, you know, play silly games. Like, it is still work, but it's honest work for those who do enjoy it. Oh, that's rude. Can you get me an EMF 5, please? I don't think you're a shade, though. Shades are the shy ghosts. They don't want to do anything while you're in the room with them. I think it might just be a... Did I bring a camera in here? A video camera? I don't even think I've checked the living room for orbs, actually. Exit to the first area of Hollow Knight? Oh, hell yeah. Good luck with that. Hollow Knight's such a fun game. Instead of watching hours of VODs, you can clip up the YouTube vids, put them on short form. Yeah, I could. I definitely could. With my YouTube channel right now, it's a little weird. Because, again, going against the grain here. I'm not trying to burn myself out by feeding the algorithm and such. But, if I post the videos from here as short form on my channel, it's kind of a misrepresentation of what my actual videos are on my channel, because these VODs are going to YouTube as well. Why am I in here? I'm not paying attention. Do we have orbs? But the videos on my channel are basically what today's stream is. It's just me talking into a microphone about something passionately for, like, however long. Except it's edited down and there's, like, silly, like, Minecraft gameplay in the background. So, that one is specifically just Minecraft because I fucking love Minecraft, but oh my god, is it a horrible game to stream on Twitch for visibility. So, stay away from doing that. So I play it and post videos of me playing it in the background of me yapping, and it's like, it's great. I love it. So fun. Yes. Yes. You have to find another boss, Amber, to get to the area that you are referring to. I think Alchemist is right, if I recall correctly. I'm gonna guess that this is a Moroni, because I don't see orbs, which is a Revenant, right? And then, being a little too active to be a shade, so we're gonna go Moroi this round. The roly-poly bit, yeah. I struggled a lot with that guy when I first faced him. But if I posted this gameplay to my YouTube shorts, I feel like it'd be advertising the channel, but it'd probably be advertising it to the wrong people because I don't even know what my business model is. My business model is, if somebody likes hearing me talk, they can either put on an unedited 8-hour video, or if they just want to hear me talk and it not be nonsense for half of it, they can turn on one of the videos that I've made. Or if there's like a specific topic that they want to hear about, and like it'll be in my fully edited videos. I guess that's my model here. I don't know. Yeah, see? It's like when you learn a boss, well, technically the roly-poly's not a boss. but when you learn a boss... What? What was that? I don't have my OBS open. Oh my god, thank you, Nico. Stop it. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. You were so kind. Wait. I'm like... Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna freak out. I'm not gonna freak out. I will just say... I did not expect to get a single subscriber or a single resub after I started this job just because of how inconsistent my schedule would be. And like, you have no idea how much that just made my day. That I just pop on because I'm feeling passionate and like, people still give a shit enough about that. That just like warms my heart. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for, shouting them out, Amber. I assume that was you. See, this is what I live for. Like, well, no, okay, that sounded bad. I don't live for those subscriptions and stuff, but like, just knowing that my words matter enough to people for them to want to stay and want to like throw money at me is like so crazy in my mind. It's not something that I ever thought would happen. I thought like, when I started this, I didn't think I'd get any subscribers, but I've gotten like 13, and it's like actually, people just don't know. They don't know, man. It just means a lot to me. Thank you. You caught me at a very off guard, like, bad day with that subscription, and like, you might have just made the rest of my day. Not because of the money, because I won't get that until, like, you know, way later, probably, when I hit my payout again. But, like, just the idea of it. It's really nice. Thank you. It means a lot that even when I'm, like, telling my viewers, I'm like, hey, guys, I'm not going to be able to be as consistent. I'm not going to be able to show up all the time when you expect me to. But they're still there, and that's the type of community I wanted to build. I'm very proud of what we have built so far. And this is why I said in my Discord announcements, we are not letting the corporate world take this away from us. No, no, no. Despite all of its flaws, I'm still gonna find time to pour into this, and it might not be growth, it might not be, you know, the best route to go, the way I'm doing stuff, but at least it means something, bro. So tired of, like, all this, like, brain rot stuff on the internet, you know? It's nice to have something real, and this feels very real, like what we have. What we've built up. So nice breath of fresh air. I really like how somebody will pop in and, like, basically all of chat knows who they are. It's like the best thing ever, just to see somebody, like, pop in and, like, I'm not the only one welcoming them. Like, y'all are like my little rays of sunshine. Where's this ghost? Where you at, bro? I feel like I heard something in the other room. I appreciate that. I mean, don't, like, I'm not, like, saying all of this to, you know, I don't want anybody to give me money out of pity. Like, I'm just here, and if you want to support that, I appreciate it unconditionally. I really do. And if I can make a career out of streaming one day, that would be amazing. That would be a dream come true. And every time that somebody does something like you just did, the kindness of your cold heart, that gets me one step closer to it, and it's really, really nice. And, like, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. It's just everybody who has subscribed or, like, cheered. Like, I will never forget that. Even if it leads to nowhere, even if I don't ever get to make a job out of it, or if, you know, I don't stream forever. Who knows? We don't know what could happen. but I don't know. It's just great. Thank you for stepping out of your cold-hearted mindset on this. Oh. Tried to blow wind in my face. Did you guys see that? Yeah, that just means a lot. I can just get on stream and like blabber like an idiot about stuff that pisses me off, and like people want to be there and support me through it. It warms my cold heart. We had ghost orbs, by the way. Let me show that again, actually, for people who haven't played this. I like calling them ghost grapes. Oh. It's going through the table a little bit. But there's like a little orby going through. That's our ghost orbs. Oh yes, I forgot to say, enjoy your ad-free viewing and your emotes. They were all made with love. By yours truly. One by Amber, except I think hers is only in Discord because I couldn't figure out how to transfer it. And one by somebody else in the Discord, Lewis. But I think you're in there, so you saw the announcement of when he made it, so. We're not doing spirit walks. I don't feel like talking to the ghost. I'm talking to you. Did it for the vibes. You barely use emotes. You know what? That's fair. I mean, you get a cool ass badge. I also drew that. Well, that was a glitch. I guess I won't see that crucifix again. Oh. I saved it. Nice. Are you still in here? Or... Because, like, we just saw ghost orbs downstairs, but, like, wasn't it cold in there? Or am I crazy? I might just be crazy. I think I just put that stuff down because I needed inventory space. There. We'll set up down here. Yeah, everybody got to see one of the fancy alerts that I added. Cool, yeah. That was part of the payout. It's only popped up a few times. Between, like, follows and stuff like that. But I really like them. They're really simple. They're really expensive, but, like, I feel like they were worth it. I was able to customize the colors and stuff. It was really nice. I spent, like, 3 hours just customizing the colors and I had to get my own sounds for it because it didn't come with any. Your computer is being so damn slow it's pissing you the hell off. You know what? That's fair. I used to have a really crap computer. And, man. The thing would make me so angry. I couldn't barely do anything on it. It was supposed to be a gaming PC too, and it couldn't even run Minecraft. Like, come on. Come on, man. So, then I just went off and built my own later because I got sick of the pre-builds screwing me over. AFK game is crazy. Minecraft with or without shaders though? Without. It was unmodded. Did you just open that door? If you're talking about when I couldn't run Minecraft, yeah, it was unmodded, no shaders. I'll throw that down the stairs. Grab more of my stuff from up here. I actually, with my current computer, I run it pretty well. Like, you can see the footage of it on my YouTube channel. Like, I've got the shaders on and everything, and it honestly does pretty well. But I also cultivated the mod pack that I'm using for, like, I spent like 40 fucking hours on that mod pack. Because, like, I wanted something good for my YouTube. So, yeah. I mean, it runs pretty well for me. You can also, like, change the settings in the shaders, too, because you do need a, you know, a somewhat good computer to run it, but I know somebody who runs my mod pack on a laptop, so it's like, I don't actually know how much you'd need for it. Hello? Ghost, can you do something, please? Pretty please? Oh, you threw something. I heard that. Put it over here. Oh, EMF 5. Okay. Okay, okay. So we've got, dots, UV, or spirit box. Hoping it's not spirit box, because I don't want to do that. Yeah, shaders is really laggy, though. I'm not saying it's not. And yeah, Amber, I remember that. Waiting on you. Yeah, mine would, like, fuck up on some of the maps on this game. But to be fair, this game isn't optimized very well either. They really need to work on the optimization of it. I think it's something they're... I thought you struggled on maps. Was I the only one? Probably. Probably. Okay, I'm gonna get more salt. That's what I'm gonna do. I need to see the ghost's toes. Okay, yeah. Ours were both bad, but mine was worse. So that's the consensus. I guess. Oh, I saw that. Oh, I saw that. Okay, hello. So that was dots. Where is you? I need to get out of here. You're gonna kill me. Okay, that's good. That was a good round. I got all the evidences this time. Wow. Cool. The investing in building a computer was one of the best decisions of my life, though. I won't regret it a single day in my life. It's so nice to not just have to suck at loading anything or wonder if a game is playable, because it is. Because I invested, like, my life savings in one. And now, the great thing about building a computer is I'll never have to buy a whole new one. I can just, like, change the parts out and stuff. And that's, like, really awesome. I like that. Bim, 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 bim. Of course, I am actually gonna have to upgrade it soon. I'm gonna have to get more memory. Not more memory. I'm gonna have to get more storage. Cause, all the video footage that I'm holding on my computer is, like, seriously screwing it up. It's low on disk space right now. I want it to be able to hold more video footage at a time while I'm editing for YouTube's. But that'll be a later thing because it's not very cheap, unfortunately. But for now, this will do. You know, I have a feeling that's why OBS just fucked up earlier, because my disk space was low or something. Because streaming doesn't add to my disk space very much, it's just the performance that kind of tanks. Happens when I have too much saved, which is why I need to finish that video, and I'm almost done with it. I only have to, like, cut up a few more things in it, and then I can upload it and delete all the footage from it from my computer so that it won't be taking up all of the space. Alright, Bongo Cat, you want to be opened. I understand. Oh, are you in this hallway? I think you are. You're in here. Maybe. It's like kinda cold. Oh god, she scared the fuck out of me. Okay, anyways. Over 600 hours and I still get scared in this game. Got EMF 4. EMF 2 on that painting. Let's check for orbs. I don't see any ghost grapes here. What else do we have? Nothing. Okay, that's all I brought in. Great. Cool. Alright, we'll go back out and get more stuff. What now? Book, dots, UV. And then we could come back and get some salt later so we can maybe get some ghost footsies. Or maybe she'll touch something and I won't have to do that. That would be nice. That'd be nice too. Hello, what are you doing? You moved the painting again. She put it upright so we could look at it. Oh, thank you, Brody. Thank you. I'm glad to see you active again. I appreciate that. I don't know if you were here for all the gossip, but we've been talking some mad shit about American work culture today. And how, bit by bit, we're gonna get out of it. Yes, we are. You know my job, tell me. Yeah, Brody's not much better than me. Honestly, he's probably got it worse. I'm over here bitching and moaning about, you know, putting ice cream in cups and stuff. Oh. Okay, so when they throw the book like that, that means they cannot write in it, so we can take that off. Bro does not want to write in that book. I won't state what he does. I don't know if he wants that confidential. Okay, and you want me dead. Cool. I like how, you used to not be able to see through these doors, but you can actually get a visual through these doors now. Which is really nice. I like that a lot. Okay, are you done? Seems like it. Oh, alright, hello. Okay, that's dots. Very good. What is your temperature now? Oh, I wish I had a camera. It's almost like I had a camera sitting right next to me as I said that. Okay, you are getting a little bit mean. I'm gonna go take some sanity meds and get some salt, methinks, because you're being rude. Getting a little catty. Yeah. That specific ghost model, her name is Lisa. She's been named by the community. So Lisa's being a big bully right now. And not giving me evidence, but instead trying to scare me. And it's kind of working. But, yeah. Brody, if you're still here, we'll get through this. We will come out on the other side. And You know what? Something I've heard from a lot of adults in my life, and by a lot of adults, I mean my own mother. Her 40s were the best years of her life. Oh, why can't you get out of it? Fuck you mean? You're gonna have so much experience coming out of where you're coming from. And it's gonna be in a field that's like, that needs people too. We got UV. We got ghost toes. You see those ghost toes? Oh, they disappeared. So you gotta be a phantom, Goryo, or a banshee. Interesting. Hello. You're a government worker. You're never free. Yeah, but didn't you sign a contract? Doesn't that, like, end? Traumatizing my viewers with scary ghost game. Well, the thing is, you won't have to do that. But even then, like, the next contract will end as well if you decide to continue. But at the end of the day, I feel like you should definitely do what's best for you and your mental health. Unless absolutely necessary, of course. I told you, man, her name's Lisa. She's kind of a bitch sometimes, if you can't tell. What did I come in here for? I don't remember. Oh. Yes. Okay, so, since one of our options are Banshee, they have, like, a special thing they can do. They can scream. It's, like, kind of connected to, like, the actual folklore Banshee. A lot of the ghosts are. They have connections to their actual meaning and folklore and history and all that stuff. So, Banshee can scream into the parabolic microphone, which is what I'm holding right now. So we're gonna see if Lisa will do that for us. We're also gonna put this crucifix down because she's kind of scaring me. Where are you? Where are you at, girl? I'm not in there. What else do we need? Okay, there's no freezing temps. We need ghost orbs for Banshee, though. That's the thing. And I'm not seeing any. I actually don't even know if this is her room, if she's just following me around. Because ghost orbs can only appear in their favorite room. But I'm not seeing any here. It might just be Spirit Box, Loki. Phantom. Oh, she dropped a pine cone on my head. Hey, bestie. I might just have to get a Spirit Box here. I'm not doing Spirit Box because I have to take it in and actually talk to it, and I'm like trying to talk to y'all, not the ghost, so. But she's not giving EMF 5. Sometimes EMF 5 is kind of annoying to get though. We'll just go Phantom. We'll go Phantom and leave. Close her in. Though I don't know if they're supposed to disappear when you take a photo of them. Phantom, you know. If you know, you know. And I took a video and I don't think she disappeared, but I don't know if that's the same thing in the code or not. Oh, it was a Banshee. Where were your fucking orbs, girl? She was just staying with me in that room. That's what's fun about this game. Ghosts are unpredictable. So unpredictable. I don't know where her room was, because she was just staying in there with me, I guess. Banshees will latch onto you and follow you around. They like to stay where you are, instead of where they're actually supposed to be and where their evidence is. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Imagine, like, we've been talking about work and stuff. Imagine doing this as a job. I wonder, like, how much person to person they would have to get paid to do something like this. Yeah, I bet so, Nico. I bet so. Amateur mistake, honestly. Amateur mistake. You know what? I should have done better. Should have known better. Where is the breaker? It's gotta be downstairs. Of course, yeah, because you've played a lot of hours of this game, I'm sure. Circuit temperature? It's kind of cold down here. A wee bit. A wee bit chilly. Oh, it's kind of like that all over the house, isn't it? Sometimes you have to wait a little bit after the breaker's been turned on, because the whole house will still be cold because the heat hasn't been on, so... Alright, it's warming up a bit. Anyone in here? But yeah, like I was saying, I wonder how much people would have to get paid to do something like this. Because you are literally risking your life. Not to mention, probably the trauma you would get from playing this. Or, not playing this, from working this job. Wonder how the benefits would be. It would be a interesting job. You would never get bored. Okay, so it looks like they're in here. I don't see any orbs. Haven't touched any doors, from what I can tell. But, okay, this is a good start. Do we have hiding in here? No, we do not. That is locked. Okay. Okay. We will go out and grab our next stuff. Maybe this one won't be as, bitchy. Our last ghost was kind of bitchy. Oh yeah, it is back here. That closet's open. It's good. Okay. I like the rooms that are, like, kind of small, but not too small, because dots are really easy to get in rooms like this. They're kind of a pain in large maps, because the ghost doesn't walk through it as often. Okie dokie, thank you for popping in, Samuel. Despite it not being one of your favorite games. We appreciate your company, and I hope you have a good night's rest. Thanks for listening to my yap. Oh wait. What was that? Was that an orb? Oh no, I can't tell. I could have sworn that looked like an orb, but then it like went away, so. Well, that was interesting. Okay, that didn't capture anything. Great. Awesome. Are you in here too now? No. You're just in here. Okay. Well, can you, like, do something? Anything? Buddy? I'm being kind of quiet. I'm really sad there's not a rubber ducky in the bathtub. That would have made me happy. Oh, I saw that. That was dots. So we've got dots and no footprints. So, no UV. Oops. No UV. Okay, these are some interesting ones. Wraith cannot step in salt because Wraith does not, Wraiths float. What was that? What was that squeaky noise? Hello? Did I bring my EMF in here? No, I did not. Okay, I'm gonna go grab that. I don't know how I forgot that. Oh, okay, you came in to help me because I can't handle this by myself, right? After last round, you just couldn't take seeing another amateur make a mistake. I'm sure of it. I wish I had my EMF when he did that, so I knew what the fuck that was. Or maybe this ghost is Nico. Is this gonna be your ghost Sona? When we figure out what ghost it is, this will be your ghost Sona, because, like, everybody has one. Oh, it was the dog toy. Oh god. Don't walk into me. Don't walk into me. You walked into me. When they walk into you, it drops your sanity, like, by a lot. Ugh. What door was that, bro? This one? Why are you in here? No? Oh, it was in the... It was that door. Why are you in here, bro? Stop walking around. Your dog's ghost is haunting this house? I hear the EMF going off from in here. Okay, we're gonna take some sanity so the ghosts stop bullying as much. Maybe grab another crucifix. So the crucifix prevents them from hunting. If they start a hunt, which is basically when they try to kill me, within the range of the crucifix, this little circle you kind of see, it'll just burn the crucifix, and I won't die. So that's cool, I guess. You closed that door completely, didn't you? Uh-huh. Ah, yes. Tune in to my coziest streams where my viewers are traumatized, get chills, and worry about if the noises they hear are in their real house or in the stream. Yes, welcome in. Are you still in here? Still in the bathroom. Okay. I have a feeling I know what it is because one of these ghosts, the one I've circled, can only either fully close or fully open doors, and it seems like that's what it's been doing. In fact, if it touched the nursery door earlier, then technically, or if it opened this, because I didn't touch this door. Is that completely open? I don't know if that was completely open or not. Can you touch a door? Did you interact with this door, or did I open this door? I don't remember. Okay, well, we're gonna leave these half. No one else is in the house. Ooh, you're being haunted. Kidding. There's like a lot of fun stuff you can interact with. I just haven't been interacting. Hey girl, where are you? Okay, she's gone. Alright, thank you for that. Did you bust the light in there, or did you turn the breaker off? Okay, well that's not very nice. Now is it? Oh my god, true. Not a gen. Couldn't have been anyway, but still not a gen. Alright. Oh my god, you touched this door. Thank you for the hydrate, Alchemist. And it was fully open. You're cooked. I know what you are. I know what you are. I'm gonna smudge you. So I can drink my waddy. She just did dots again there behind the thing. Okay, well we did this with one evidence because she didn't want to give me anything else. So what is Yuri's? Ghost orb? Ghost orb? Where? Ghost orb and freezing temperatures. Literally where? Where? What are you doing, girl? Your evidence is not lining up with what the way you're acting right now, and it's really confusing me. Can you touch another door? She threw my camera. There are... Oh, okay. She's running through dots again. But she's not giving me any evidence. Can you touch another door, bestie? Please? Oh my god, she's like abusing me. Did you see that? She threw that right at me. Calm down. What are you? Okay. That closet was open. Just need to know in case I gotta run. Oh my god, I didn't get it. It's so hard to get the dots video evidence. Can you please touch the door? Yeah, no, for real. Ugh, just turn the breaker off again. This ghost actually hates me. You know, it honestly... If I can find orbs, it might be a mimic. I don't know, because... the way mimics work in this game is they still technically have 3 evidence, but... Oh my god, I'm dead. I didn't throw the camera down. Okay, no, I'm actually fine. Okay, good. The way ghosts work in this game, or mimics work in this game, is they technically still have 3 evidence like every other ghost, except they'll have orbs on top of the evidence. But it's not an evidence, it's like a 4th evidence that doesn't count as an evidence. So... Yeah, they basically fake them. That's a good way to put it. They fake the orbs. So technically it could be. I thought I saw an orb at the beginning of this run, but then I didn't know. But from that hunt alone, since Girly Pop wasn't speedy, we can infer that she's not either one of those ghosts that I just marked off. I'm gonna go ahead and put this out here. Raiju's will speed up around equipment, so we'll see if she does that. I also don't... Again? Already? Are you serious? You literally just hunted. Okay, she's... Okay, she's not speeding up around the equipment. So, she's not gonna be a Raiju. That leaves 3 options here, and all of these are kind of a pain to figure out. I think you're thinking about mares. They are more likely to hunt in the dark, and that's because you have to be at the sanity, because ghosts, those who don't know, ghosts will start hunting you. Oh, not an Oni. Onis can't do that event. Ghosts will start hunting you at a certain sanity. If mares, or if you are in the dark, the mare can start that hunt sooner. So, say, like, regular ghost starts a hunt at 65 sanity. The mare can start at 75, I want to say, if you're in the dark, so they can hunt earlier. If in the dark, so... I think that's the one you're referring to. Again, girl? I hear her. She's either a yokai or Yuri, probably. And I'm thinking she's a Yuri. Because every freaking door you've touched has either been fully opened or fully closed. Are you done? Yes. You are done. So what's our evidence here? Freezing temps and orbs would be Yuri, but I'm just not seeing them. We would need none of that. It would be a spirit box for a yokai. Oh god, what is happening? I think I've just found a visual glitch in the game. That is not supposed to happen. I can't see anything. Alright. What have I done? I broke the map. Oh my god, what is happening? This is not supposed to happen. What did I do? Oh god. Oh god. I'm gonna clip that. That's crazy. It'd be great if I could remember what my... There it is. There's a clipping one. Okay, so I don't know if I can continue this round because I actually can't see anything. This is not supposed to happen. Where are the flashlights? Is this a flashlight? What is that? Okay, I'm holding a smudge stick. Oh look, it fixes itself when I go on the camera. Wait, so... If I... Okay, what is this? That's a book. What am I holding now? I think I'm holding a camera. Okay, flashlights are like... right... Oh god, this is horrible. What is... Go up. Flashlight? No? I don't even know what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to see if the flashlight will save me. That's dots. Matches. Oh, wait, I can't turn the flashlight on in the car. Nope, the game's just broken. It's just completely broken. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna guess and go then, I guess. That is not supposed to happen. I'm glad I know roughly where stuff is. It was a fucking phantom? I must have gotten one of my evidences wrong. That was weird. Okay, that was weird. Oh, thank you. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, but... No, it wasn't. I don't know how that was a phantom. I had to have gotten one of my evidences wrong. But I only had one evidence. I thought. Can I not upgrade anything? I'm broke. I'm broke in the game. Every time you prestige, you lose all your money and you have to use crappier equipment. So I've been having to use crappy equipment this whole time. That was so weird. Okay, we'll do one more for today. Oh, did AutoMod get somebody? Oh, that doesn't show up on OBS. I wish that did show up on OBS. Can't see stuff like that. Okay, I allowed it anyway. It's fine. Just let me know if any of your messages get filtered and it's being stupid, because I can't see some stuff through OBS. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm not sure why that is a thing. Because that wasn't the bot that I set up to mod or auto-mod my chat. That was like something with Twitch, I think. I don't even know. Stream Elements or Twitch or something. That was weird. Yay, I can see again. Cool. I bet that the way that it was looking before is how Nico plays every round. Nico just memorizes the whole map and like how many steps away everything is from everything. Oh. Was that Ghost Orbs? Oh. It was Ghost Orbs. Hello. I guess you're in here. Nico plays the game blindfolded, basically. Okay, so we've got Ghost Orbs already. Thank you for your easy evidence. So you're in here, but it's not very cold in here. Nico plays the game blindfolded, no volume. Hey girl! I just dropped my camera. Kinda wish I didn't now, because I'd like to get a pretty video of you. I don't know where I put the camera. It was right in front of my face. Okay. Well, we'll go get more stuff then. Yeah, you like that challenge. I know, you're probably bored with the basic gameplay. No evidence, no sanity, no sight, no hearing. We'll take you, and that's all I have room for. Well, okay, yeah. Do that. Oh my god, Nico, Jesus Christ. Seems like the ghost turned a power drill on. Interesting. Did I bring EMF? No. Did not. We're gonna put the book on the hood of the car. Yes, we are. Okay, no ghost toes. No ghost toes. So, it means no UV. What's your temperature looking like? Your Orbeez still in here? Yes, they are. Okay. Well, we'll go out and get EMF then. Because EMF can be a pain in the ass sometimes. Does Phantom have EMF as a evidence? No. No, it doesn't. So, I just sucked that round, I guess. I don't know what happened. I'm sure Nico would know what I did wrong. Got an ad coming up, by the way. For those affected. What is my sanity at? Sanity's fine. Let's go. Let's go get this bitch. Get this bread. You guys hear the cute little bell? Ding ding. But yeah, there's like power drills, there's like lanterns. I think I could turn this on. I can turn a fan on. Tide pods? I'm sorry. Tidy pods. Tidy pods. We've got a fly swatter. I can swat the ghost away. That doesn't actually work. But I can sure as hell try. Okay, I'm looking for something very specific in here. There it is. The potato. The potato with the face. We can turn this on. The vacuum. Very interactive. Very much so. Alright, have you done anything in here, buddy? You have. You turned that on. Did you leave an EMF? Hi, Tony. We're on our last round of Phasma right now. Welcome in. Welcome. I missed that apparently, so cool. We had some silly ghosts today. The challenge mode is 0 hiding, 0 sanity on prison, so I'm not doing challenge mode. I just decided to play the new map. Oh. Oh, you slammed that door, didn't you? Yes, you did. The ads made you hungry? They often do that to me, too. I think that's the point, though. Girl, where are you? Okay. Got a nice little pretty video of her. Can you please do something? Because you're not doing anything. Except for, like, that. But that doesn't help me. Please? Can you write in the book? Anything? You're kind of hanging out over here, so maybe I'll put the dots there. Come on, bestie. Do something for us. Oh my god, hello, hello. Hello, Equixer. I hope your stream went well. Nice to see you again. Welcome in, Raiders. And thank you for the follow, moles. I appreciate that. I actually know moles from Equixer streams. We got EMF 5. Been doing okay. We basically just shit-talked American work culture, and we've been playing Phasmophobia, and that's been today's stream. Oh. Never mind, that was the light turning off. Well, the light being broken, because this ghost is being very rude right now. It's either Reg or Diane, so honestly... I could wait for a hunt, see if she's fast around the dots. And then we could get Todd if you're pending, because I think, both of these can have different walk speeds when they hunt, but the Diane, I'm trying to remember, I think the Diane has, like, it gets, like, pissed off if you smudge it or something, and then it gets, like, enraged, but I haven't done anything like that to it. Raiju just gets faster on equipment being on. So if I actually take this crucifix... game's been going good. We're doing good, moles. We've had some silly ghosts today, but, you know, nothing too crazy. Just, you know how those rounds go when you're trying to figure out the ghost and they're just not giving you any evidence whatsoever and being as misleading as possible. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, we're getting breath now. Are you freezing temperature, ghost, and you don't want to tell me? No? Yeah, this one's also being a bit finicky right now. And they broke my light, so I can't see anymore. Keep the UV stick. I can't throw it far enough. Well, I was trying to keep the UV stick there so I could see the book, but that's not really happening. Well, alright. Good enough, I guess. Were you streaming Celeste or Roblox today? What were you guys doing over there today? Seems like every time I check, it's either one or the other, so... Uno on Roblox? Hell yeah. I might, boot up some Roblox later today. If I'm feeling funky enough. An hour-long game in Uno? Jesus Christ. That's an Uno game. Alright, you are not helping me at all, Ghosty. My sanity's not exactly low though, is it? Okay, we're gonna go in there. We're gonna try to get our sanity drained a bit so that Ghosty will hurry the hell up. Oh, hello, Mindless. The gossip is American work culture, but I'm sure I don't have to tell you twice about that. See, a lot of my... There she goes. Oh, she's a Diane. She's a Diane. You hear how she's slower? Slower than all the other ghosts? She's a Diane. Yeah, American work culture and stuff. A lot of my viewers are European, so we just, like, shit-talked America for, like, however long. Some are American, too, so... That ghost sounds fine as fuck, not gonna lie. What a sentence, man. I think that was also Lisa. You kind of called her a bitch the other round, so I'm not sure. I think you're giving mixed signals here. You're stupid, Anthony. But thank you. Thank you for that. You know what? We'll do one more round. We'll do one more round. We'll do one more round. I feel like I have it in me. This is like a gambling addiction. Just keep going. It was a Diane. Haha. Have you played the new Tanglewood map, Mindless? If he's still here. He might have just come in to say hi. Mindless is like another, like, cracked out Phasmo nerd with me. Nico is so, like, comedically rude to a Quixer in his streams. And it's really funny, because he'll just go to a Quixer streams and just, like... I wouldn't say obnoxious, but it would be a funny word to use. And then he comes to my stream and he's like a little angel who behaves. I mean, you're a statistical man, okay? I mean, I feel like you can carry yourself pretty well. You just like having your statistics. Your little sheet open, and that's okay. That's very respectable. Oh yes, the bullying is now in the chat. There's the proof, the photo evidence. You might want to keep this for your lawyer, Quixer. Are you eventing? What? That was weird. Uh-oh, a Quixer, you can't get the law against him if you're just gonna be on the same level. It's gonna be harder to make your case. Also, Nico, as a short person, I agree with that sentiment. I do. Alright, good night, Alchemist. Thank you for coming in today. Had fun chatting. Have a good night's rest, and I will see you later. Oh my god, are we having that tonight? That sucks. Because I am probably going to be up late, and that means I'm also going to lose an hour of sleep. Ugh. And it's the bad time change, too. I hate how we do that. I hate daylight savings time. Like, just keep it the same. Yes, and now everybody's learning about it too. What if you just, like, what if ignorance is bliss and you just never, like, no? So you won't know if you lost an hour of sleep, so you're, like, psychologically fine. Is that how that works? No, yeah, same. I'm asking myself the same question, Flug. Luckily, I don't have to go into work until 5 tomorrow, but still. I literally slept until 3 o'clock today, y'all, because I was up all night, so. I was up all night because of stupid American work culture. I think it is just the US. I think, isn't it? Fuck, I don't know, because I don't think Flug is in the US, so like. Mr. Blue? R.I.P. Mr. Blue. Maybe he's the one haunting the houses. I don't know where this ghost is, but it just threw something in the same room as me. So, like, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? You also have daylight savings? Okay, so I guess it's not just the US that does it. But all countries don't do it, right? I don't know, man. I don't know geography, and I mean, this is basically a tradition, right? You could consider daylight savings as a tradition. I don't want to give it the credit of being a holiday because it doesn't deserve that, because I don't like it. But perhaps a tradition. Arizona doesn't do the time change. So one state out of the US doesn't do a time change. Why is this ghost actually nowhere? Oh yeah, the bone. I see it. I don't have a camera with me. Wish I could take a video of it. That'd be cool. Well, at least once we get this one out of the way, the next one, we will gain an hour. Maybe you should refresh your page. Mindless. Good to see you again, though, dude. I haven't seen you in so long. Dude, where the fuck is this guy? Genuinely. If he's in this bathroom, I'm going to be mad. He's in this bathroom. I checked every room except for this bathroom. Oh, yep, he's in here. Oh my god. Yes, I hear you now. I do. I hear you. Okay, can we turn a light on in here? It's a little dark. We're gonna go get our other stuff. Okie dokie. This will be our last round anyway. I said that last round, but then I was like, one more. Addicted Phasmo player. What about one more? And then one more. And then I end up playing until I have to go to work tomorrow. Oh, that was freaky. Dots ran right into me. But it is dots. Okay, so we've got some interesting options here. I think we had this exact same evidence earlier. Oh, UV. Great. Okay. Yes, very nice. One thing though. Okay, no, it can't be a mimic. It's a banshee. It's another banshee. Aw, well, you know what would be fun? I wonder if I can get a banshee scream out of her. Okie dokie, Tony. That sounds fun. Multiplayer Spire. Slay the Spire 2. I'm probably either gonna be playing Minecraft by myself or with anyone who joins, or I will be playing Roblox with Amber or by myself. That's on my roster tonight. Are you adding me because I'm broke, or are you adding me to get my attention? Oh, I missed your question. What was your question? Okay. By the way, adding me does actually highlight it in the chat, so if there's something you really want me to see, like, at my name, I mean, I'll see it if it's chat's not, like, going fast, but if there's a lot happening, or I'm, like, in-game, very preoccupied. Do you want the I can fix him shirt? Fuck yeah, I want that shirt. That is an awesome shirt. And you know what? If you actually get it for me, I'll be able to pay you back this time, because I have a job. It's like the only upside of having a job. Did I just burned that by accident. It's on BOGO? Oh my god. Can you, I mean, unless you want to grab something else for yourself. But if you're not going to grab anything else for yourself, yeah, fuck yeah. Give me one of those, and I'll pay you back for it. I don't know if anyone here has watched Digital Circus, but that's what we're talking about. They have, like, a shirt on their website from the show. And it's, like, a silly little shirt, and it's really cute. And we want it. Buddy! Oh wait, I was gonna... Oh my god, I'm stupid. Hold on. I do actually need this. I was gonna try to get a Banshee Scream, and then I proceeded to walk in there without a parabolic mic to get a Banshee Scream. Let me put that right there. But hell yeah, I love that shirt. Okay, use your accounting degree and calculate that price for me. It's what you're supposed to be good at. Girl, what was that? Of course that closet is closed. This one isn't. It's like, I don't want her to kill me. Okay, that was a ghost laugh. That wasn't a Banshee Scream. We both got $2-ish off. Okay, that's not what I was expecting, but... Oh, well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Hey, I think she, picked up on my parabolic. Shipping was $8? Oh my god. Well, fuck the sale. That sucks. Dude, tariffs. That's another thing in the US right now. God damn. Tariffs and shipping prices. You can forget sales online because you're gonna make up for it with the shipping. We got the I can fix him shirt. The Jax shirt. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess that was our last round for today. Let me find a streamer to raid as we wrap this up.
Free P-Manade. Okay.
Oh my god. We've got another streamer that I've raided before playing Silk Song right now. Sure, why not? Sure. We can do that. I'm gonna pull up my Twitch again, because this stuff's stupid. Alright, well, good night, Flug. Good night or morning, everybody else. Wherever you are. And thank you for popping in today. It was a nice chat, nice gossip. I appreciate you all. Thank you again to Nico for the sub. And thank you again to Occasional for the bits. I appreciate you guys a lot. And I hope you have a wonderful night. And we will now raid this guy playing Silksong. Because I know a lot of people here like Silksong. So... Alright, I will see you guys later.
I don't really mind. I don't know what those